Back again on this. Be honest with you, I'm getting a little tired of it. When I do these videos, you know, they have to be stretched out over a long period of time, where normally I'd sit down and do something in pretty fast action, but you can't do that with videos. So anyway, plodding along here. I think what I'm going to do today is, first off, we're going to do the eyes. I'm getting tired of his blank stare at me constantly. And then we're going to undercoat the beading like we did on the blanket. Okay, so let's just take him apart here. He's looking good. Alright, for the eyes. Now, don't fire till you see the whites of his eyes, but I don't use white for eyes. Let me see. Find my color here somewhere. Just a tan. This is desert sand, but it's just, no, I'm not going to use that. That's got yellow in it. Look like that. Like that. This is called Sandbox. Again, it's tan, but it doesn't have yellow in it. Alright, I'll find my dinky brush over here. Super dinky brush. First thing I'm going to do is, oh, notice I cut off the handles of my new brushes so they're ready to go. Clean them all up. I'm going to paint this in here just with some water. See that our clean brush with some water changed the color of those eyes? That's what's going to happen when it's varnished. When you're painting into really tight areas like that, the easiest way to get back in there is to put your brush right in front of that area and then just kind of push it back. Don't try to paint it, just push it back in there. Already looks better. Got one little spot there. Got it. The white would just be too strong a color for a person who's been out in the sun his whole life. It's another one of them spots. That's as good as I'm going to get it. Alright, I'm going to dry those a little bit. And back on there. Another thing when you're carving, I notice a lot of people, and I'm guilty of it too, when they're carving a figure, they end up with a figure who's looking up. Some are even stronger than that, looking way up. Always try to get your figure to look down level, like he's in a room with a bunch of people of his own size, and he's looking at them. He ain't looking at them by being up there. He's looking at them by being down here. Okay, now we got to figure out where he's looking. So I get my toothpick out and my black paint, licorice actually. A little dot of paint. I think he's going to be looking at it right there. Just off center. Okay, I think that's what we're going to try for. Oh, and when you wash your brush, here's a real good tip. When you clean your brush, and you do that, you wrap it in up. Remember, there's going to be water up here, so you go ahead and you dip your brush and tip in the paint, and you get it on the figure, and here comes that little bead of water running down there. See, there's one hanging right there. See that? Can you see it? Right there. Watch, I'll touch it. See there? That little thing will come running down and hit that paint and pool right where you're aiming it. So always, I always do this. What? Didn't see it? Again, when you wash your brush, clean off, get the water out of it, but then lay your brush down and run it across there like that, and that gets rid of that water that's on the handle and the ferrule up here, okay? Believe me, it's happened to me so many times. Bigger. Much better. The reflection kind of throws you off. One of the last steps I do, see there, I just did it. See that? See, I just did that. What? I did exactly what I told them not to do. Here. Okay. Take him off of there. He's looking pretty good. Set him over here. Notice I went ahead and painted his neckerchief blue and then highlighted it with some parchment. That's a nice color. It's not white. It's white, but it's not white. It's Foreign Service white. Like, so we'll take him off of here. Now, first thing I want to do is get me a brush and load it up with water. Wet these areas that we're going to be painting. Wetting them allows your paint to flow out evenly, just like it did when we wet the whole body. Well, I'm not going to wet the whole body again. Get rid of this thing. That. That'll work. And we're going to underpaint them with, where to go here? Mudstone. Good color. And I'm just going to paint them right out of the cap. And again, save Judy's holding the camera all the time. I'll go ahead and do this and then we'll come back. But the reason I'm painting them with this is, remember earlier I said that gray not only covers red, it's just a little hair there. It's just a color that, you know, a good base color coat, I guess you could say it is. Especially for white, because if I put white, there's a little hair. If I put white directly on there, it would look terrible. It'd take me several coats to do it, but this way it won't require me overpainting it so much. So I'll go ahead and do this and we'll come back here in a little bit. I'm using that parchment color first here to see how that looks. Well, it looks like it's going to take a couple coats to get this thing fully covered. Again, I'll go ahead and let Judy turn the camera off while I finish this up here. Alrighty, I got all the white painted for the beading. So that's the next paint step, the last one, thank God. And we'll do that in the next video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to varnish what I've done already, because when I do the beading decoration, I like to do that on a nice smooth sealed surface, so it's nice and crisp, because I can't burn the line separations like I can on the Indian, you know, on the body and the face and stuff, after I've painted this white. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to varnish it. That's going to deepen all the colors, and it'll look pretty good after that's done. So until probably tomorrow, in this case, because I got to let the varnish dry overnight, I'll talk to you later.